What's up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy. We're here. We're talking about showdown slate for football, Cincinnati at Washington. Before we begin, always like for me, definitely subscribe. That's going to tell y'all no. This is the Monday slate to the Bengals and Commanders. Somebody needs a win, and somebody's going to be looking for it. We may get a tie. Who knows? You never know. Yeah, we have the Monday slate for August 18th. Then we go to Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So yeah. This is gonna be some fun. Game. This is gonna be some fun teams to talk about. A fun game overall. Um, what we do. It's showdown, so you kind of know the ramp up. Kickers and defenses. I can't say it enough. You're gonna want both, but again, we got some things to talk about. So. Let's kick it off first. Yeah, Cincinnati's 3.5 point favorites, 43 over and under. And right before we start, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe. That helps me on trying to know with the YouTube algorithm, stuff like that. It helps me. It's free. Again, it doesn't cost any money, so why not? Be nice as be nice. So let's start off with yeah, Cincinnati. So starting off with Cincinnati, here's the deal. They're gonna play some snaps, the starters, how much that is. And the drive looks great. 9 for 10 for two touchdowns. For Joey B, you're gonna have to have it. That's the thing. So again, I don't know how much they're going to play. The word is, like I said, they're gonna play the same amount of snaps basically as they did last preseason's late. Um, against the Philadelphia Eagles. So two drives. If they look good in both those drives, that's the problem. Is you're gonna have to have Joey Burrow as your quarterback. So again, it's what do you want to do? It's you're playing with fire because then you have Jake Browning at 6 for 14 with interception, look terrible. But if you look at the prop sides, he's projected to be the main guy. He's projected. So again, I don't think Desmond Ridder is going to see a lot of run. Um, I mean, looking at Ritter 7 for 16 with a TD, yeah, that looked okay. But again, I'm much rather Joe Burrow against this Washington defense that's not great. So for me, I'm playing a lot of Joe Burrow. Running back wise, I don't think Chase Brown's going to see a lot of run. It's mainly Taj Brooks. That's the main guy I want to go to is Brooks. I'm not really getting to Brightwell. I'm not really getting to Conley. Milton's questionable. Again, just give me Brooks, to say the least. I'm not getting to P. Ryan either. Looking at receivers, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. I mean, the connection's real. We know how it goes. 4 for 77 with a TD. You're gonna want it. You're gonna want it bad. So again, if you have Joe Burrow, the captain, and Jamar Chase, I love it. I'll take it any day of the week. Am I playing Higgins? Am I playing Andre? Uh, Burton's appears to be out. I don't think, yeah, he's gonna be playing, so he's out. So does Charlie Jones get a boost up in snaps? I think so. Um, do we see Isaiah Williams see a little bit more run? 'Cause that's a possibility as well. Charlie Jones 3 for 41 with 6 targets. You like that? Um, Isaiah Williams 1 target. It's kind of gross still though. Um, and then looking at tight end, Tanner Hudson all day every day. Rack him and load him. So 6 for 62, 8 targets, 2 TDs. You're gonna have to have Tanner Hudson in your lineup. So again, if you think that's gonna be the Tanner Hudson show, I don't blame you one bit. One to play a tight end. Um, and Tanner Hudson. But keep in mind, Noah Fant is ramping up slowly but surely. He's going to make his preseason debut. What does that do to Tanner Hudson snaps? Does that mean that Noah Fant's going to play the bulk? I could see it. I could see them wanting to feature him to see what he's got. So keep that in mind with the tight end spot. Going to Washington. This is where it gets a little dicey. Washington was terrible in the preseason opener. Felton, 6 carries. Jacoby Merritt 7, Rodriguez 6, Nichols 3, no Jane Daniels. Brooks looked good overall. So let's talk about the Commanders. So Jaden McDaniels, they're going to play a few series. What does that mean? Who knows? Who knows? Because if they go off again, we know how this goes time and time again. So do you want Jaden McDaniels? Do you want to play that dice roll sort of game? I wouldn't blame you one bit. Mariota's questionable. I don't expect him to be playing. Yeah, he's ruled out. So Josh Johnson, you have the 45-year-old Josh Johnson and Sam Hartman. Hartman looked terrible, but again, I wouldn't mind going right back to the well with him. If you think he's gonna get the bulk of the snaps, again, you're gonna have to play him. So I kind of like Hartman just to be different. Running back wise, here's the tricky part as well. Brian Robinson, what are they gonna do with him? Apparently he's on a trade block, and apparently he's being featured in trades. So do they want to ramp him up to where, hey, this is our guy? Here's what we got, or do they just rest him and then hope that they can go off of face value from last year? I don't know. That's the problem is we don't know yet. How much run does Austin Eckler get? But if this is the case, Rodriguez and Merritt are going to look great along with Felton. You're going to want one of these guys. Merritt's questionable, so keep that in mind. Um, they might limit him, so it might be the Rodriguez and Felton show. They could. Receivers wise, I'm gonna go right back to the lane. I'm gonna go right back to Brooks. Those are my main two guys, Ja'Cory Brooks and Jameer Lane. Um, I'm not really getting to Michael Gallup, Cager, the tight end. No, Tay Martin. Yeah, I saw 3 targets. KJ Osborne, 5 targets. I don't really trust the veteran there. Um, and the tight end, kind of gross. I'm not really playing the tight end on the Commanders. So again, what are you wanting to do with Jaden Daniels and Joey Burrow? I'm leaning towards playing more so the Bengals. Um, but that's just my personal preference. Again, you're going to have to be different somewhere. Play defenses though, they're terrible, but I mean they're guaranteed points. That's the thing. But I'm definitely getting to a lot of kickers though. I'm going to get to McPherson a ton. I'm going to get to Gay a ton. So that wraps up this life for us though. Thank you for tuning in. It's great. Save us and everybody. Have a good one.